In modern collecting, collectors now chase autographs, parallels, and of course, one-of-ones. Well, not long ago, on a lonely night at home, Serge pulled what could be the most valuable card ever ripped in Australia.
I transitioned from vintage to modern initially because I was not able to find vintage, and so when we qualified for the 2006 World Cup, autograph cards became a big thing from 2006 onwards. So the first and only autograph card was the Mark Viduka 2006 issued by Select. There's only 120 of them, so it's pretty rare. It's a great looking card. Quite a number of years ago, researching, I found that there was a set of cards released in 2011. It was a set of Matilda cards, and that was unusual. So this was a set of cards released for a competition. I was able to get my hand on that set, and I thought for a long time there was 31 cards because all the literature just showed that. Suddenly, a year or two ago, I saw on eBay, a selection of those cards. So I bought them because I thought it was duplicates. When I got the cards, I found there was another 9 cards. So it ended up being a 40 card set. And the most amazing thing I found was there was Sam Kerr in there and there was Ellyse Perry. Everyone knows Ellyse Perry is a great cricketer for Australia, but she did play soccer for Australia, and there's no card for soccer for her. Sam Kerr, that would be her first rookie card. That set of cards is pretty rare. I don't think anyone else has got the full 40. What's happened is on the flip of World Cup, the women's soccer has gone crazy, and there's a big demand all around the world for women's soccer, and I don't see that stopping. The modern cards, whereas Australian cards is generally collected in Australia, the modern cards are collected around the world. So your challenge is to try and beat somebody to collect that particular card, because people are collecting one-of-ones, a rainbow, or a particular team. You've got to be disciplined about what you want to collect and why, and do you enjoy it. I focus only on the Australian players, and I try to go the high-end numbered cards because I feel like you'll be able to pick up the lower end down the track. In front of me now I have over 50 of my one-of-one collections, all Australian players. Some of my favourites is Tim Cahill, Mathew Leckie, Jackson Irvine, and I've got the various ones, which is black mosaics and prisms. I've got the breakaways and the choice. I've got the women's one, some of the golds, and a beautiful patch of Aaron Mooy, which join up at the logo. These are great players, and we recognise those players because they had very successful careers in the Premier League. Everyone remembers Tim Cahill, great goal scorer for Australia. Tim Cahill one-of-one is pretty hard to get because he's just recognised around the world. Some of these players are just so recognised around the world, it's hard to come by. In 2014, soccer changed forever with Panini releasing the 2014 World Cup cards. An amazing set. That was the big change, and that got everyone excited. When 2014 came, I ordered a case. And when I went to collect it, the seller said, look, forget Serge, you're never going to get this set together. It's completely changed. And so I just put it away. When COVID hit, everyone recognised that that was an iconic box. So a box that cost $130, and there was 12 in a case, I was selling anywhere between $7,500 and $8,000. I kept a few myself, but that's how iconic that box is. We break boxes here as a family, and I have a collection of boxes that I buy specifically to break. One Saturday afternoon I was here on my own, wife wasn't here, what am I going to do? So I grab a box and break it, and then suddenly, out of nowhere, was the Messi signature one-of-one. Nearly fell off my chair. Everyone wants a Messi. He is a legend in sport by his character, by his goal scoring, by his ability. I never thought in my wildest dreams I would pull an iconic card. Getting a one-of-one in a box is hard enough. Getting the Messi one-of-one without the signature is hard enough. Getting the Messi one-of-one with signature is beyond belief. I think is an iconic, and I think it's worth sitting on, and I'm not planning anytime soon to send it off for auction.
Check out some of our other videos here. If you like collecting content, be sure to like, subscribe and comment below. We love interacting with our viewers.